There's a lot that can go wrong once divers enter the world of oceans, and nobody knows that better than the U.S. Coast Guard.
Back in 2006, unfortunately, a tragic accident took place up here in the Arctic where we lost 2 of our Coast Guard divers. After that accident happened, the Coast Guard took a pause and they took a hard look at our program.
Okay, we got a diver unconscious. Let's get him on stage right now.
11 years later, Coast Guard divers, along with the Navy, are training on board the USS Healy with past experiences in mind. Sometimes the mission takes these divers far under the surface. The deeper they go, pressure builds, gases and tissues compress, and simply coming up too quickly can be deadly.
Basically what's happening, there's a bubble somewhere in their body and it's doing some bad stuff to them. So by putting them inside the chamber, it's going to take that bubble and shrink it on down and allow the bubble pass the proper way.
This type of emergency is referred to as a diving casualty, and that's exactly what the Coast Guard is simulating. There's only one truly safe way to treat a dive casualty, and that's with a decompression chamber, and it's a must for dive operations off the Healy.
So the chamber system is meant to simulate putting the diver back at pressure. So taking that expanded gas bubble found in your body and shrinking it back down to size, breathing 100% oxygen and allowing reabsorption of that air gas into the tissues, causing full relief.
Down 3, 1, 2, 3.
This chamber belongs to the Navy, which is why Navy divers are on board for this Coast Guard exercise. When it comes to dive operations, everyone has one thing in mind.
Safety is paramount in everything that we do. Being in this platform, diving in the Arctic as well as the Antarctic, where the exposures are way above our limitations, but that's why there's certain guidelines that we must follow.
2 branches of the military, the U.S. Coast Guard and Navy divers, working side by side in the Arctic, training for underwater missions by taking safety measures well before they ever break the surface.